What is up? Welcome in to the Early Edge in 5. I'm your host, Allan Bell. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today. Grace Remington is on assignment this week, so you will have me, Frick, and Frack here together, breaking it down all throughout this week. But before we get to today's picks, as always, let's take a look at how we did last night. And woof, not good. EC, tough night. Me, tough night. Barter coming through. Spector coming through. Nice one on Bobby Witt Jr. EC, I'll tell you what, let's bring in the stars of the show here. Before we do, real quick, want to make sure everyone, CBS Sports HQ tonight, you've already seen at 3 p.m. Eastern, Chip Patterson and Emery Hunt breaking down college football and the NFL. Those are in your feeds right now. 6 p.m. Eastern tonight, M Squared and Zach Simony live betting Major League Baseball, plus breaking down the NFL, which is coming up in just 2 short weeks. And then 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, the mega show, the coach, Kenny White, Mike McClure, Emery Hunt, live betting Major League Baseball, breaking down the NFL, even more, everything you need. Make sure tune in to CBS Sports HQ. You can do that through the Paramount Plus app, CBS Sports app, or cbssports.com/live. Now, let's bring in the stars of the show because, EC, me and you have a couple things to discuss real quick. Now, you were at the game last night, the Rangers and the Diamondbacks, and it was an odd game, to say the least. How was it?
Yeah, it was great. Listen, 1-0, bottom of the 9th. Chapman blows the game. They go into the 10th. Nobody scores. 11th inning, wild game, walk-off by the Diamondbacks. AB, sometimes you predict a game and you're close or it's an almost. Last night for me was not even one of those. It was just flat out wrong. Everything that I thought would happen was wrong. You know what? I can own it. There's some people that just never want to admit when they're wrong. Guess what? I was last night. Big time. It was what it was.
Yeah, hey, look, it was first off, hey, you know what? That's big of you. Well done on that. Second, look, it was a tough night for me too, man. Look, Ronald Acuna, he was right there the entire time, man. So close on that one. Christian Walker, I'm done betting Christian Walker. Every time that he has just an awesome opportunity, 0 for 5, 0 for 5, just cannot do anything. Manny Machado did hit a bomb, so I was excited about that one. But I'm with you, man. Dude, not a good night. However, what we're going to do is this. Everyone in the chat, type either EC or AB, and this is what's going to happen. All right, with our picks tonight, all right, I have a few SportsLine subscriptions in my pocket, EC, not even going to make you have to pull them out. All right, type AB or EC, whoever has the worst night, all right? This is courtesy. We're going to give away 2 SportsLine 3-month subscriptions, all right? Come join the team here, and it's based on whoever has the worst night. That's who we're going to put it courtesy of. You in for that?
So they have to put the name of whoever they think is going to have a worse night, and if they get it right, then they get a subscription.
Yeah.
How many Braves picks do you have? I mean, you got to at least give that away first.
0. No Braves picks.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
I wanted to play. I wanted to play it right. I wanted to do it right. So we're gonna get to that speculator. All right, you're always our leadoff guy. Go ahead, let it rip, buddy. What do you got?
Yeah, we're gonna start lead off with a nice hit, unlike how the game went yesterday for UC. So we're gonna start with Lane Thomas over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at -115. In the last 25 games, he's averaged 2.36 hits, runs, and RBIs per game. He's gone over this number 60% of this time in those 25 games. And he's going against the lefty Carlos Rodon, and Lane Thomas loves lefties. He has the highest OPS on the Nationals against left-handed pitchers at a .993 and the highest batting average against lefties on the Nationals at .349. You compare that to when he goes against right-handed pitchers, his OPS is a .875 and batting average of .271. It's just a good matchup for Lane Thomas. Let's roll with the over here.
Look at our man digging deep. I like it, man. Excellent play on that. And you've played him a couple times this year and hit, I believe, almost every single time on your boy Lane Thomas there.
Don't say that to me, AB. You just
I said it positive. I didn't say every time. We're not jinxing anybody. Trust me. Yeah, I wordsmithed that one, I believe, correctly. No jinxes.
Let me say this, AB. The only thing I actually got right last night was Spector's pick because I just blindly tailed it. I'm serious. Everything else was lost. Blindly tailed Bobby Witt. So thank you.
All right.
No problem. I'm always here to pick you up.
Yep. See, look at your brother there. All right.
My brother right there.
Yep. I got 3 plays. Like I said, no Braves ones, and I'll leave you on the screen as we always do. Okay. First off, Astros Team total over 4.5. Look, Houston, they got 39 total hits over their last 3 games. They're averaging 6 runs per over said span. The Sox starter, Tanner Houck, hasn't pitched since June 16th, coming off of the IL. He's 1-4 on the road this season with a 4.26 ERA. I think Houston should be able to not only get after him, but we probably see the Sox bullpen pretty early in this one. So we're going to roll with that one. Second, I think you'll like this one. Dansby Swanson, your boy, with the Cubs, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, minus 130. All right. Look, we're catching Dansby on the upswing. It's been a mess of an August slump for him. All right. But he has a 0.341 on base percentage versus righties this season. And Tiger starter Reese Olson, he's given up 30 hits and 17 earned runs over his last 5 games. I think Dansby is going to pull himself out. We saw him hit this last night. I think he's going to do the exact same here. Lastly, Shohei Ohtani going to it over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs as well. All right. He's covered this in 3 of his last 4 games. He has 6 hits, scored 4 runs in said 4. Red starter Graham Ashcraft, given up 7 earned runs, 15 total hits over his last 3. And that's including Shohei getting walked as well. So those are my 3. What do you think about that for our little contest here, EC?
I think that's a 3-0 night. Everybody should be putting my initials in the chat. I'm telling you that. I'm serious.
I'm sorry. Those are 3 great picks.
That's a really good pick.
You know what?
Argue with that.
We'll see. We'll see about that because I felt good last night. That was pretty tough. So, all right, EC, go ahead, let it rip, buddy. What do you got?
All right, we got 4 of them, and I mean, when you guys hear this, everybody wants to change your picks to my initials, not AB. All right, start with Ketel Marte over 1.5 total bases at plus 105 on DraftKings. He's 15 of 33 lifetime against John Gray with 5 extra base hits. Now, if someone's having a worse month than me in picks or at batting average, Ketel Marte is hitting 149. Believe it or not, my picks average is higher than that. Nonetheless, he did tie the game last night with a home run in the bottom of the 9th, riding some momentum, a couple of hits last night. So I'm going to roll with the over 1.5 total bases at plus 105. Plus, he's hitting almost 300 at Chase Field, so why not take a shot? Then we got to go with both these picks here to record a win. Zach Gallen, plus 175. What a gift here. If you don't remember, 10-1 at Chase Field in 12 starts, has a 182 ERA. The Rangers, I've seen enough of them. They've lost 5 straight. Gallen has actually regained some form. A 2.13 ERA in August, getting plus 175 for that W. I will take it. Speaking of guys that are on fire while pitching at home, Blake Snell of the Padres to record a win at plus 125. So in his last 8 starts at Petco Park, that's since June 1st, he's 7-0, and the Padres are 8-0. And he's given up, get this, 2 runs or less in 15 of his last 16 starts. So all the Padres have to do is get us 3 runs. Snell stays in the game. We get the win, right? The only time he gave up more was 3 against the Dodgers earlier this month. Just telling you, Blake Snell is an auto ATM right now, even if I'm picking him. So let's hope I don't jinx him. And then it's Parlay Tuesday, so why not? I think AB teased it on YouTube, so let's go with it. The first 5 parlay, we're going to go with the Cubs and the Tigers and the Cardinals and the Pirates, each over 4.5 combined runs in the first 5 innings. You can get that at plus 167 on DraftKings. So Drew Smiley's starting for the Cubs. He stinks. In 7 of his last 8 starts, he gave up 3 or more runs in the first 5. But he's going up against Reese Olson, who's given up 4 or more runs in the first 5 in 4 of his last 5 games. That adds up to well more than 5 runs, so we'll go with that. So in this this Pirates and Cardinals game, Adam Wainwright, 16 starts. He's given up less than 3 runs once. Johan Oviedo given up 4 or more runs in 5 of his last 9 starts. This one flies over. I don't know if I have a 4-0 here tonight, so that's why I would put my name in the chat. But I'll tell you what, I'm feeling pretty good about getting back on track after that disaster last night.
There's some solid plays. And, I got to give you credit, right? Like, I'm a fan, obviously, of consistency in terms of playing certain teams or playing certain players. You've been all over Adam Wainwright this year, and it is cashed over and over and over. You have been spot on in regards to him. So well done on that one. And again,
Gallen. Gallen at home.
Absolutely.
Gallen at home has been that's one that I've gone with. 10-1 in 12 starts, AB. What more can you ask for, basically?
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, between you and between Grace, like, you both have very tuned in nicely in regards to not only pitching across Major League Baseball, but those 2 pitchers specifically. So, yeah, well done on that one. All right, everybody, grab your paper, grab your pencil, take a look at the recap here. EC is on Caleb Marte over 1.5 total bases plus 105. Zach Gallen to record a win plus 175. Blake Snell to record a win plus 125. And his first 5 parlay, which pays out at plus 167. The Cubs and Tigers over 4.5. And the Cardinals Pirates over 4.5. Both of those have to come through in the first 5 innings. Speculator is on Lane Thomas over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 115. I am on the Astros team total over 4.5 at minus 110. Dansby Swanson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 130. And Shohei Ohtani over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 135. All right, gentlemen, I think that's all the damage we could do for today. EC, best of luck tonight. All right.
Same.
I think both of us are going to turn this thing around. Tough Monday. But you know what? Tuesdays, that's exactly what it's for. Speculator, he doesn't need our luck. He's like, nah, I'm good.
I mean, I think one person in the chat put Spector. So maybe if I'm the one worst night, then that person will get the
why would somebody put you? You're like an automatic, you're like Blake Snell at home, an automatic ATM.
Hey, there's somebody, you know what? We always have somebody that has to, either mess, break up, or help the curve here, right? So that's what it's for. This is kind of like the control in the experiment. You know what? You just need it. You need one of them. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We will be live normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday, not to mention the first college football week 0 mega preview edition at 3 p.m. Eastern. It will be Coach, EC, and myself. Chip Patterson will be joining us late or maybe in week 1, depending on what he has. He's got a tough schedule there for tomorrow with the season starting, but everyone make sure at 3 p.m. Eastern, tune in. Early Edge, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern, and then the Early Edge in 5 at 4 p.m. Eastern. So, everybody, until then, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, all right? We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.
Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.